We're going to show you how we made this portable dollhouse that Celine can take along with her wherever we go. It's a great way to occupy kids when you're out as a family. To make this dollhouse, the first thing you need to do is make sure your dolls actually fit inside the house, right, Steve?
Yeah.
So these boxes are pretty great because they're quite wide and they've got good depth inside them, but without being too deep. We stuck some felt on, so this is going to be the carpet, and we stuck on some pink paper here and some striped paper over here, and this is going to be like our wallpaper. And now we're going to furnish our portable dollhouse.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The first thing I suggest you do is lay out how your furniture is going to be. So we're going to have beds that are approximately this size. So they're going to be this way, this way. We're going to have a side table here, and we're going to have a closet here, and a couch here, and a couch here. So now we're going to start making the furniture.
Okay.
For the beds, we're using this sponge. I've cut out some white felt, you can use white cloth, and we're going to stick it on like this using hot glue. Some foam, white foam. You can cut out any color, but we are going to
do white.
Cover it this way. Let's do it.
White, because white matches.
So this is the felt, this is the cover, and these are the sides of the bed. So this is the part that's going to be showing. We've cut out two pieces of foam, one slightly bigger than the other, and these are going to be the headboard. We're going to put some glue. That's enough.
Quick.
Yeah, we're going to have the headboards like this, and we're just going to be preparing a piece of cloth for the cover and pillows.
Yeah.
To make the lamp, you will need a battery-operated tea light, glue, colored paper, toothpick, a button, and a bead. Glue the colored paper around the tea light. Glue 3 toothpicks together and then insert the bead at the bottom tip. Stick the toothpicks to the tea light using a hot glue gun. Then glue the toothpicks and bead to the button so it's your lamp base. We have a little box, and this is going to be our bedside table, and Cece's going to decorate it with some glitter ribbon. We're going to make some decorations for the house, so we've decided to cut out some pictures from some from magazines, and then Celine is going to make frames for them out of hammer beads.
I'm going to use a hammer bead tray to make the frame.
She's working on the hammer beads. I'm going to be working on the closet for the dolls. We've got the doors this way. So now I'm going to be sticking on this paper to make it look really pretty.
Yeah, and it looks exactly like
using
paint.
White glue.
Yeah, and it looks exactly like paint. Ooh. I like white. You bought 2? Or 3 or 4 or 5? And I like the way you're making it pretty.
So I finished covering the box with lighter paper on the outside and a darker shade on the inside. And Cece was telling me that she would like to have a shelf in here. So we're going to do that with some popsicle sticks. So I'm using these 2 sticks. Can you just work on that with these? Okay, so this will go here. So I've stuck these in here, as you see, and then...
Nice. Why did you put those sticks in?
These will hold the shelf up.
they're reminding you where they go, where the sticks go.
So you just keep building onto the shelf, just like that, you see? I put the dresses in. So the dolls will be able to put their dresses in and their shoes on the top. Okay, so I'm going to be continuing with the dollhouse alone as a surprise for Celine while she's in school. I want her to come back and find it all done. So now I'm going to show you how I made this couch. So I got some foam boards and cut out these pieces. I'm just going to cut out the last piece. I try to make them as straight as possible, but these things do crumble. Don't worry about it, we're going to be covering them up. Alright, so I'm done with all the cutting. So I've got these two pieces for the sides, these for the back, and these for the bottom of the couch. I'm going to put them all together using hot glue. Okay, so I stuck these two pieces together and these two pieces together just to make them a bit thicker, and now I'm just going to combine it all together. A little bit of glue here. Now that it's dried, I like to shave off some of the extra bits to make it all straight. This is how much cloth you're going to need. Try to use something that's a bit sturdy, that you can really pull. Now, first thing we do is we just snip where, just cut here. Here. These are the places where we're going to be folding the material. We're going to do it from this side. Doesn't matter what happens inside here because we're going to be putting this part. Just try to fold it as neatly as possible without showing any of those edges. And so this is the first step and it's all done. The way we did the top part is I got 2 sponges and I cut one in half, and we're going to be sticking this onto this. Need to just shave off these sections here just to give it a more of a round look. All the edges. Soften it up. I got this cloth which is basically self-adhesive. It's really easy to use. You can use normal cloth, but I feel this is easier to use. So I'll take off this much and I'll start covering for this part, and I'll just keep going. Okay, take off a little bit more and stick it on. Need to sort of smooth it out, take any air bubbles out. I sort of pushed it in here to give this cushiony feel. Fold it in. Doesn't have to be perfect because at the end we're going to be putting it in here. We're going to stuff it in here. We're going to hot glue it. And that's it. You've got the couch ready. Now I'm going to show you how we're going to make the coffee table, which we're going to place between the two couches. So I cut out another piece of board, a toilet roll, which I'm going to be cutting exactly in half. So I'm going to be sticking these together and then sticking this on top. But before we do that, I'm going to cover this up with this silver paper. You can use any color for your table, but this is going to be my tabletop. Alright, and just smooth it out over the board. Try to take away any bubbles that might come up. And just smooth it out over. Just try to tuck these pieces in so they're not in your way. And stick them on. If you want to paint them or spray them, you can. I'm just going to keep them like this because they're not really going to show. And just put a little bit. And put the top right in the middle. Now I've already secured the bed's night table and the lamp in place. I've got the closet, which I also want to secure in place. And just press it right into the side. If I secure the couches in place, I won't be able to close the dollhouse later on. So these will just have to sort of go in here when they're traveling, and then we can take them out and put them back in place later on. Let's just put the art on the wall. I would just put one dot with these. One here. Put the middle one here. So I'm just gonna make some stuff to put on the table here, and I'll probably just make some bed covers and some pillows for the beds. And I'll show you what it looks like when I'm all done. I hope you like our portable dollhouse, and I hope Cece will like it when she comes back.